What's going on, guys? Adam Ivy, sellmusic.com, here to help you go further, faster in your music career by sharing proven marketing techniques and strategies to help transform that passion for making music into a legitimate business that's going to provide you with freedom and fulfillment, two of the most important things in life in general. Now, first and foremost, I want to introduce you guys to Ricky. Ricky is the student success coordinator on my team. Those of you who are interested in working with me one-on-one, or those of you who are working with me one-on-one, may have already been in contact with Ricky. He's my right-hand man. Definitely a huge asset to my team and somebody that you guys are going to be seeing a lot more of. Now, we're just driving to lunch, as we do most days, and we were talking about something. Ricky, you want to?
Yeah. So on a lot of the calls that I have with students, one of the subjects that tends to pop up the most is wondering how you can market yourself and build your brand. So I know that there's different facets of that, and I figured it'd be such a great topic to touch on, to make just a quick video to inform you guys on this. Yeah,
usually something you guys don't know is we typically carry around my Canon G7X with the little windshield suction mount 4 times like this, but we haven't really done it a whole lot. So now it's like, I don't care if we're framed out beautifully, I don't care if the audio is great. It's a beautiful day, so let's do it. So Ricky was bringing up a good point earlier on the fact that a lot of students, a lot of people that are interested in working with me, or even people that are just interested in the YouTube content, don't understand the difference between branding, marketing, advertising, and sales. One thing that I need you guys to understand is just because you're building a brand on Instagram does not mean that you're marketing yourself, does not mean that you're advertising. Advertising typically has a connotation for paid advertising, but that's not really the case. Yes and no. So branding is being able to portray who you are, what your product is, what your brand represents, what value it has. Marketing is really the way that you're going to tell the audience, tell customers, tell prospects what your brand is about, what your product offering is, what your beats or your music or your show upcoming is all about. Now, advertising overall is the vehicle in which you take the brand and the marketing and you deliver that, right? It's the vehicle, like I said, in taking that marketing and getting it in front of people. Now, marketing organically doesn't necessarily have to be the same as advertising. Advertising typically has a lot more sales copy involved, and that's the last element, sales. That's closing them on an action. That's closing them on a sale. That's closing them on buying a ticket to your show, buying merch, going in, adding your song, your new single to their playlist. That could be a sale of sorts because you're convincing them, you're getting them to take the action, and you're getting them to commit and confirm. So you have the branding. That's who you are, what you represent, what your music represents. Maybe you're a mix engineer, maybe you're a YouTuber, and your product, your brand has to do with videos, has to do with content, has to do with the service-based business. And then the marketing of it is, okay, I have music, how do I portray this? Maybe I have a really cool single cover that I have a few video pieces of content, or pieces of video content rather, to tell people about it, make them aware, build brand awareness in a marketing sense, to then go to that product with advertising and say, all right guys, I'm gonna pay a little bit of money for Instagram story ads, I'm gonna pay a little bit of money for retargeting ads on Facebook or YouTube pre-roll ads, or do it completely organically and just post on a consistent basis with certain pieces of content used as an advertising avenue to then market your music, market your brand, market your business, your service, your videos, it's the same when it comes to a lawn care service as it is getting somebody to go to your YouTube videos. You're trying to show value, you're trying to show them a reason why they should give a shit about you. If you don't have a brand, you have no leg to stand on. If you have a single from somebody that nobody knows, that isn't portraying themselves as a professional, why would I go to that? If 5 different people are trying to sell me t-shirts, they're the same black t-shirt, and one guy says, hey, I have black t-shirts for sale for 15 bucks. The next guy goes, I have organically grown cotton t-shirts that are $35, but $5 of every sale goes to giving back to the whatever cause. Another guy said, I don't like to think a whole lot about what I wear during the day, so I came out with a t-shirt line of premium black t-shirts. They're $15 or $20, and it's so that you could buy a 5-pack. If you buy a 5-pack instead of $15 a piece, we're going to do 5 for $50. Right. Like, there's different elements for the same fucking product. Right. That regular black t-shirt guy that's selling the t-shirts for $15 but doesn't have a story, doesn't have a brand, doesn't have anything to really resonate with the consumer, is not going to sell very many t-shirts unless he beats his competitors on price.
Exactly.
But when it comes to beating competitors on price, you lose ultimately because it's not sustainable. You're going to have way lower margins. It's just going to be, you're going to be running in quicksand.
Exactly.
But anyway, I don't want this video to be too long. I want you guys to understand something. You are the brand, your music is the product. I've said that before, but understand there's a differentiating factor between who you are as a brand, what you're doing for marketing, how you're getting it to the people through your advertising efforts, and then how you're closing sales, right? And sales don't have to be selling, you know, 99-cent singles on iTunes or anywhere else, or it's getting someone to commit to an action. Sales doesn't have to be correlated necessarily to a dollar amount, to a monetary value. It has everything to do with, I got them to do what I wanted them to do. And I know that sounds manipulative, but it's not how it is in marketing. It's cause and reaction. It's cause and action, right? Why would you go and watch my videos? Well, I'm out there to try to help independent music creators. We as a team, including Danny. Shout out to Danny. He's not in the car right now because he couldn't. I don't think anybody could fit in the back seats of this car. Not just Danny. But shout out to Danny. I'm going to have Ricky and Danny's information as well in the description box below. But I want you guys to understand that it's completely different when you're just branding yourself on Instagram versus actually marketing yourself, actually trying to sell people on you, sell people on your music, on your value. And as I say in a lot of videos, if you don't value yourself, nobody else is going to. So is there anything else you wanted to throw in?
No, man, you hit the nail right on the head. It's all about personality and having your own brand. That's the reason why you guys watch the content, because you guys resonate with the message that Adam gets across and the way that he does it.
You think that they'd enjoy me doing like a series on the difference between branding, marketing, and advertising?
I think so, man. I think so. It's a lot of the questions that I get asked on the discovery calls, which I'm sure I've talked to plenty of you guys that are watching this video now. That's usually the #1 question when I ask, you know, what is it that you're needing the most help with?
Yeah, it's, you know, if you guys want me to do a little quick series on branding, marketing, advertising, sales, and strategies behind everything for YouTube, just kind of a quick guide that people can actually use for step to step, let me know in the comments below. If you haven't yet, I want you to click this video next so you can be a little bit more informed with how to market yourself on Instagram. And if you haven't yet, click that little subscribe button in the corner to join the channel family here. Smash that little bell icon so you can be notified first every time I upload a video just like this. Let me know what you think about this format of video. And until next time, I appreciate you joining me.